Hi guys, Acto here and welcome to Flower Button. You know what the module look like. It will of course contain a flower button. But before I start, there is one thing you should know about this module. Any mistake will cause the module to strike repeatedly and to detonation. Meaning if you get it wrong, your bomb basically blows up. So you have to get this right no matter what. So hopefully I don't mess up here. And this module is interesting because it actually involves the bomb timer, but not in the way you would expect. So, holding the button, you solve the module. But it relies on whether you can release the button at the correct time. When you hold onto the button, the actual bomb's countdown timer will start flashing between random numbers for each of the 4 digits, tens of minutes, units of minutes, tens of seconds, units of seconds, each of which might have a preferred digit. The first 3 will definitely have a preferred digit. The last one might not have a preferred digit. If the last one does not have a preferred digit, that means it's not an extra OR condition. It's just what you get from the first 3. The preferred digit is just the number that appears the most frequently in that position. So if it keeps on flashing 5, for example, its preferred digit is 5. And then you use each of these digits in order to get a statement starting release when the module's countdown timers, and then display contains the same. Well, display contains 4 or 6, for example. I have a feeling that some of these combinations can't happen, they just want to make sense. But you get this sort of statement, and you had to fulfill it with the number that's on the screen here. So, hopefully if we get this right, let's just get started. So we're 2, 8, 0, 2, 8, 0, and I don't know about the other one yet. 2, 8, 0, so every digit is greater than 0. So just anything. Yeah. So if you saw there, the statement was every digit is greater than 0. So basically just any number that didn't have a 0 in it. So I said any number, but we couldn't release it on 20, for example, because one of them wasn't bigger than 0, which is mean the units digit. So let's do that again. Before we do that though, release times ending under 30 seconds and incur bomb penalties up to a minute, meaning if you take too long to release the button, it might give you a time penalty. However, times below that time are generally also valid, but I feel like it deliberately generates it so there is a bigger one that's available. And you can release on 00 if you need to. So let's do it again. 4, 7, with 4, 1. Display is prime. It displays prime. So 37. Okay, that's our module. So yeah, we get another sub module. That is a very interesting mod because it makes use of the countdown timer, and it's actually quite interesting that you basically you're timed, and it uses other things on the bomb to do it. And I like the effect of it, and it's actually quite a well-made mod. So I really like this one, and hopefully you now understand how the flower button works. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I'll see you later.